Okay, so I've been watching videos from this very mentally unstable chap, Risky Christy. Highly recommend. You got to go watch these videos. Um, he did a thing on small unit ambush tactics and shit. It's basically stuff that I would not post. And I'm pretty ballsy. So I don't know. I'm kind of considering this like the gauntlet has been thrown down. Should we start doing tactics videos? That would be interesting. I have about 40 years worth of fucking books to go through. I don't know. But I really thoroughly have enjoyed his channel thus far. He did a thing that's the man behind the mask. I'm about halfway through right now. That I like him. And he is spreading a very similar message to me. And he is totally a Fed, probably. But, I'm totally a Fed, probably. We're all totally Feds, probably. I don't give a fuck anymore. I would watch his shit. I think he's probably not a Fed, if anyone's not a Fed. And he's teaching shit that you probably want to know. I really have been enjoying his videos. He wears a mask. And, some of us don't wear masks, honey. I guess. Like, that's why I have my camera on for this one. I'm like, my Punisher t-shirt on and my girls up and the whole thing. Because fuck you. At least that's how I feel about it. And yeah, he was talking about his SBR. I don't have an SBR. I have a Cux Raider. This thing is fucking sick now, by the way. I got the charging handle and the fucking gas pedal thing. I need to do a video on this next. I dig his whole thing, and he gets it. He's creating a persona to draw in people to him to like spread the message. This is the way. Like, I've been kind of doing this in like my own like much retarded way. I don't like being on in front of a camera, as you might imagine. It's not really my thing. It's my cross to bear in this, I guess. I don't know. And to be honest, I really fucking hate shaving, and I really fucking hate being seen if I haven't shaven. So it's like this like double-edged sword. Right now, I actually need to shave, but like my hair does not grow that fast, so I think it still looks pretty good. And that's one of the things that I don't like to have my camera on because, to be honest, it's not good for your face to shave every fucking day. But yet, trans women need to shave to not have beard. Dual-edged sword. Anyway, we all have our own masks. He has his way that he's thinking he can say shit. Being virtually penniless or something and wearing a mask. I'm not sure. My method of doing this is literally to be as gay as fucking possible. And eventually, my goal is to start doing shit similar to him. But I was hoping to be a little bit more mobile and on the road before I started doing that, to be honest. And this is one of those things that, like, they should be careful the kind of fucking fight they pick. Like, shit's already starting. This dude is already teaching people what they need to know. And he's preaching the same message as me, which is that you should do nothing. You should sit there in the woods and sharpen your fucking sword. That's what you should do. Fix your guns. I wouldn't do a goddamn thing. I'd make them come and fucking shoot your ass wherever it is you live. Dig a foxhole. Live free. Own your guns. Like, that's my message. I don't think that there is anything to fight, really, other than that. And there might be at some point, but it'll be this game of staying alive long enough to fucking actually do anything that matters. And that's kind of where I'm at, is I think that the best thing that I can do is sit here and do a radio show to those who might actually do something. I kind of try to talk about my own projects and stuff, and that while smoking weed does lead to basically useless hour-long videos. But if you just like hearing the sound of someone's voice while you drive a truck, I guess I have an audience. You know, I don't know. I I fucking hate having a camera on. It really distracts me because like all I want to do now is like stare at myself. That's I think his method of having the fucking mask, I guess, is a much better method than my method of being myself, which is just gay as fuck. I think given their fucking like little liberal logic of shit, they're going to find me very hard to cancel in that I am gay as fuck and I don't take their money. That's why this channel is still up while many, many others are gone. That's why everything that I say will be a part of the fucking Google machine for like the next 1,000 years. Isn't that good to know? That and I, I don't know. I need to start doing better videos. I I've been kind of like bummed out about the end of the world and getting high as fuck and really just not caring. You know, not easy to do. I also been modding the fuck out of guns, obviously, but that does suck up quite a bit of time, really. Like it doesn't really, but if you dedicate like most of your brain power to what you're going to do to the gun and watch YouTube videos about guns and look at Instagram posts about what people do to their guns, it can suck up quite a bit of time. But I think I've pretty much decided what I want to do rifle wise. That should probably be a separate video too. But I'm going to go with I'm going to go with a 20-inch. I think the 20-inch barrel has you know benefits basically. Well, I guess that's it on this. Kind of tailored off there about risky Christie, but it's all kind of one in the same. Like his channel is very much in the same vein of things that I have, in that he has legitimate real world information and is trying to share it, and like I'm trying to decide to what level of shit I can get away with, basically. Like, ask me what you would want to know about. I know about quite a bit. That's my superpower, or whatever. Everybody else needs Google. I don't need Google. I do it without it. To put that into perspective for you, we did gun trivia or whatever on match chats. It was the best competitors in like gun trivia or Star Trek trivia were like myself, Angry, and then like maybe a distant third was Night Strike with Google and Fast Hands. That's the difference. Like Angry's got it too. Like he can do shit on the fly. I can tell just because I fucking played trivia with him. Like you don't stand a chance if you can't make decisions as quickly as the person you're fighting. It's gonna end badly for you. Now, by that same mistake, like I'm overweight and blah de blah and femme as fuck and yada yada yada. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of my whole thing with anything in general. Like I picked a person up yesterday. No one expected that. I was meeting a bunch of family, and one of my female cousins came up and hugged me, and I hugged her, and then she just kept hugging. So then I hugged her more, and she hugged me more. So then I just picked her up off the ground. And she's not a small person. She's like 6 foot and not skinny, not chubby, she's kind of normal. Like she's maybe like 150 or 200 pounds. I was laughing. It's one of those things that like no one ever thinks that you're that strong, especially when you have little girl arms. Now, like look at that shit. I have been doing a lot of work. Let's put it that way. I'm femme as fuck, really. Like I look a little chubby here, but that's mostly because all you're seeing is titties and chubby cheeks. I need to like find a way to like have more of me on camera somehow. I'm sitting up as much as I can. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Camera on, camera off. You enjoying the show? It's nice to see someone that I don't think is a fed. Like, there's so many fucking channels right now that are either feds or they're like owned by Google or some shit. I don't fucking know. There's a lot of weird preparedness channels that, like, when I go to search things, every other video is from some preparedness channel that I don't subscribe to. I really think that, like, Google's pushing some of this shit. And for some reason, Google's making his shit blow up. And his shit looks like, well, it looks a little edgier than mine. Let's put it that way. Makes you wonder if they are trying to get us to do this shit. Like, I've been saying that for a while, right? But I mean, like, not the government or whatever. I mean, like, I think Google and Facebook and shit like that are trying to push us to fucking fight each other. I think it's to their advantage if we have a fucking war in the United States and then Google and Facebook and whatever can do whatever the fuck they want. Like, there is no more government if we have some civil war going on, pretty much. At least that's one of the ways it could play out, which would be very good for them. I don't know. He has a creepy look to him with the Boogaloo t-shirt and the fucking, you know, helmet thing, the hockey mask. Like, I think I have a much hotter look. Like, I'm kind of like a nerdy girl in a fucking Punisher t-shirt. I really can't believe that the world is basically ending and most people are still kind of just going on as normal. Like, it really seems like, a lot more people would be freaking out by now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Our leg was going to sleep. Sitting all jacked around in this chair so like you have a straight on view. I should have ended this a while ago, but I've been smoking weed. I would go check out his channel. Like I said, he's definitely not. I don't know. I would say he's not a fed, but like maybe he is a fed. And that's kind of my joke at the title of this is if I were a smart fed, this is what I would do. And he's someone that, like, just by the cut of his jib, he's done something somewhere. He's someone to watch for sure. You can find him probably by searching him. If you search for Risky Christy, the way I spelled it, you'll find his shit. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think. Do you watch this guy? See you later.